What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlemania here, back with another video. Just before we get into the video, don't forget to like or dislike the video, subscribe, turn on notifications and leave a comment down below. With WWE 2K18 approaching its October release, 2K have finally given us many details and features about the upcoming game. New features such as a brand new graphics engine, overhauled commentary system, and at long last a 4v4 Survivor Series elimination style match are all highly praised additions to this year's game and have all been positively welcomed by the 2K community. The series, going all the way back to WWF SmackDown released in 2000, have had so many cool features which over time have either been revamped or taken out completely, never to be seen in another game. These features have not made a return in the new WWE 2K18 game and are unlikely to be implemented until perhaps WWE 2K19. In this video we look at 10 removed features that needed to return for WWE 2K18. Number 1. GM mode. We're probably just going to say it now that General Manager mode is probably the best feature never to be in a wrestling game since the mode was discontinued in WWE SmackDown vs Raw 2009. The mode first appeared in SmackDown vs Raw 2006. The mode allowed the player to act as General Manager to either Raw or SmackDown and later on in ECW. You would then be able to participate in the WWE draft or use a default roster. From there, it's entirely up to you how you play. You can book big gimmick matches such as a Hell in a Cell on every single show or only have your top superstars every week. But good luck though, as it will eat into your budget, meaning a lower budget for the rest of the year, consequently losing fans. The winner at the end of the year will be given the General Manager of the Year award at Wrestlemania to whichever brand has the most fans. The mode was revamped in SmackDown vs Raw 2008 with it being called WWE 24/7 mode. The mode did not make an appearance in SmackDown vs Raw 2009 and for whatever reason has not made another appearance since. With the recent brand split and the addition of NXT, the feature would be easily welcomed into the new game. Just imagine you could choose your general manager, choose the brand, and then possibly play another person online managing the other brand. Number 2. Season mode. Season mode has evolved since its appearance in the first SmackDown game in 2000, controlling a WWF superstar where title shots were based upon rankings. There were no running storylines, but that seemed to change throughout the series progression, where there were many more paths and cutscenes to discover. The mode was perfected in both WWE Shut Your Mouth, where you could take your character anywhere throughout the arena and interact with other wrestlers. And yes, before you comment, we know that this feature is in the new game. However, it's a My Career mode and is somewhat different. You will only be able to use a created player and it's not story driven. It's more like the original idea of a ranking system. Plus, with the older season modes, you're able to use existing wrestlers, whether they be main eventers or lower mid-card wrestlers. Over the years, season mode had been revamped with Road to WrestleMania or the now Showcase mode, which is absent this year. We would love to see the return of full cutscenes and story modes similar to Here Comes the Pain. We understand a lot has to go into recording superstar voices and creating storylines that haven't happened on TV, but seeing a 2-year-long season mode with multiple paths would be incredible. Number 3. More weapons. Over the years, weapons in wrestling games seem to have decreased. We used to have a great selection, including fire extinguishers, guitars, barbed wire bats, crutches, and even the one and only time you could have thumbtacks, such as in Legends of Wrestlemania. Most of these weapons could be implemented into the new bigger backstage areas, as most of us are just tired of swinging chairs and sledgehammers. Please 2K, give us more variety in weapons. Number 4. Classic match types. With the implementation of finally allowing 8 wrestlers in the ring at any given time, there are new matches such as an 8-man battle royal and 8-man ladder match. But there have been some match types that have been completely removed from the game, including the Buried Alive match, Inferno match, First Blood, and Special Guest Referee. Even though we hardly get any of these matches on WWE TV, it would be nice to see them again, as we'd be able to recreate classic matches. Hell, even a Punjabi prison match would have been welcome since it was used this year. Number 5. Create a Story mode. We have not seen the Create a Story mode option into a WWE game since WWE 2K14. This mode was incredible. If you had a lot of time to spare to make intricate storylines and then upload them for the 2K community to play, such as this one called Brock's Time Machine, where Brock Lesnar finds himself in the WWF in 1985 facing the likes of Andre the Giant and having Paul Heyman bring in ECW in 1985. Having a revamped edition of this would lead to some absurd storylines that we would love to play. Number 6. Blood Physics. Yes, we're aware blood has not been removed from the WWE 2K18 game, but blood has always been a controversial topic in the WWE as it doesn't quite fit in with their PG audience. It's been phased out over the years, with only making a rare appearance throughout the WWE year. In games, however, is it still controversial? There is an option to turn it on and off, so why do we get the same lame blood physics every year? If we have a grueling match, we want the devastation to be shown. In previous games, you had a number of stages of blood, even as far as getting it on your chest, opponents' knuckles when they punched you, and even stain the ring mat, but it would quickly disappear. We wanted that blood level back in WWE 2K18, but it seems that we'll have to wait until the WWE are more comfortable in showing blood on TV. Number 7. Ladder placements. Why on earth would you revamp the whole ladder match system in WWE 2K17 and then remove features where you would be unable to prop your ladder against another ladder or in the corner turnbuckle? It was not so long ago players were able to emulate the move Shelton Benjamin made famous in the Money in the Bank ladder match. We have no idea why this feature was removed, but we need 2K to bring it back in for future games. Number 8. Custom themes. On both the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, you were able to import your own themes into entrance music. That meant if a wrestler had an updated entrance theme, or you wanted to recreate the old WWF classic entrances, you could do so easily without having to wait for the next game to have an updated roster. Well, if you want to do that in the WWE games of current gen consoles, you can't. Why they've taken away the functionality is anyone's guess, but many theorize it's down to music piracy. This is certainly out of 2K's hands, so we're not blaming them. We just wish it would come back someday. Number 9. Create a championship. Now, don't get us wrong, WWE 2K17 came with a substantial number of championships. Some had to be unlocked however, but there was a good amount to choose from. We were able to create our own championship belt, whether this be a classic belt that wasn't included or a belt from another promotion which would never see the light of day in a WWE game. You had the option of making it. And number 10. Create a finisher. We might receive some backlash for this because some people hated the create a finisher mode in WWE 2K14. Not because the mode wasn't polished enough, but for the fact that you could put together an insane amount of moves in quick succession, which quickly got annoying for those who played online. Well, we think this mode needs a comeback, as you would be able to create some awesome super moves that aren't included in the game. Perhaps limiting the amount you can do in a single move should be implemented so that players won't get annoyed. Well guys, there you have it. 10 features that needed to return for WWE 2K18. We're really looking forward to the game, so don't take this video negatively. There's just some things that we miss from the older games. So with that in mind guys, I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.